The hating on Drake video is not working anymore, Screwface. You have 1.5 million subscribers. You're getting 20K views in 7 days. You're still hating on Drake, bro?
I'll keep an ear out. Iceman, in 36 hours, you're welcome.
Okay. So Fantano popped up on the scene out of nowhere and said, according to his sources, Iceman was dropping in 36 hours. Now remember, this was right after Diddy was posting Iceman coming. Now remember, Maul and Ak and a lot of people have given different dates for Iceman dropping different times. Maybe it's dropping, oh, it might be coming, or it might be coming this week, or it might be coming. So remember, there's been plenty of these people who claim to have sources, claim to have inside sources, like academics of them saying the same thing and being wrong. They've been wrong about a lot of stuff. A lot, right? Okay. So some people ask, why would Fantano say this, right? And after academics said it, right? And it's like, where would Fantano get this exclusive source? Who on Drake's team is doing this? I know when Fantano dropped this, they were spiraling over there at the OVO sweatshop. I know, you know how I know? So this is the next message Fantano dropped.
Iceman is coming, but be careful interacting with this video, because if you like it...
Fantano came out and said that, yo, Drake, Iceman is dropping in 36 hours. And then he made another video saying, yo, guys, y'all got too overly excited because if you guys make me go viral for this, they're not gonna drop it.
And comment on it too much, Drake is gonna get shy and not release the album.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've been watching Anthony Fantano forever. Before I did YouTube, I've been watching Anthony Fantano. I'm not gonna lie to you. When it comes to music reviews, he's one of the people I've always looked up to. It really be like J Black Fantano, or when it comes to doing like reviews and reactions, be the people that I really were watching forever. But here's the funny thing. I know Anthony Fantano's sense of humor. I know. And if you've been watching Anthony Fantano, you know his sense of humor. You know, like, when he be trolling something. So remember, Anthony Fantano said the album was gonna drop, but if you get too excited, Drake will get shy. Dog, the fact that there was people who just...
That's cap.
Genuinely took this, were like, what? And bruh, we gonna keep talking.
Now, no one believed him though. That's the thing though. No one believed him the first time.
You know he's hurting because the back-to-back tweets. Look at this. I'm not gonna read all going crazy. You ain't gonna talk about my man like that. Da, 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 da. Aka Diddy do not like it when anybody feels like they're encroaching on.
And you do the same for Kendrick. It's all good though. Like, yo, OVOs love Drake's antic. The man will do the same for Kendrick. But Kendrick cannot do what Drake is doing.
On his Drakey poo. When Ben the Don sound like he might have information, Ak gets mad. When Maul sound like he got information from Drake, Ak gets mad. Drake is supposed to only give me information.
Him and his team, they pushed the album back. So look, I'm excited for Iceman, you're excited for Iceman. I'm gonna tell you again when the album drops once I know. But listen, when I tell you again, try not to get too excited the next time, okay? Just like, be excited, but like, you know, like keep the energy lower. We don't want Drake to be scared. We want him to be excited.
And to hit that subscribe button. But the algorithm, the reason you be seeing my videos and you're not subscribed, because the algorithm's given to you. One day they might just stop and you might be like, where'd it go?
Yeah, they stopped because let's see your most popular videos, bro. You're not getting those views no more. This era is over. This era, Kendrick Lamar dropped second, new country. This is over. You just gotta keep on making hating ass videos on Drake. Like, see, these videos, they're not working anymore. You gotta do more than that.
I know there's been a lot of pump fakes. I know there's been a lot of false starts. I know we had the live streams. I know we had some singles dropped. I know we had podcasters and streaming personalities leaking info about the release date. It's on the way. It's soon. I heard it. It's dance joints on here. It's hits. No, he's rapping on this. Like, there's been like a lot of information and leaks, but it seems like Iceman is really on the way. And if I'm being honest, if I'm blocking out all the other headlines, if I'm blocking out all the other storylines, if I'm looking at this for what it is, I think Drake is doing something really cool right now in this rollout. He created a destination for his fans to go to and attend in real life, you know, by setting up an ice structure in Toronto. And in the middle of that ice structure, or inside of that ice structure, is supposed to be a reveal for the release date from when the album drops. I know a lot of people who don't watch this channel day in and day out like to label me a hater of Drake, or if I do him some type of disservice. And man, I just call it like I see it. And if I don't like something, or if I think something was like a bad move or whatever, I call that. And if I think something, and there's plenty of times when I say, yo, hey, I think that's a good move. Hey, I like that. Hey, yo, that song is alright. Yo, I fuck with it. Da da da. I just call it like I see it. And I'm gonna continue to do so. So
W. But yo, let's check out some of the comments, because yo, like even till this day, a lot of people just they're hating, bro. So someone said, "I smelt brought to you by steak." So they're making fun of, you know, how Drake has a steak deal and the other lawsuit with steak and shit like this. So someone says, when that ice melt is gonna say F hip hop. Or someone says Drake is obsessed with Michael Jackson. Iceman will come out the same day as the Michael Jackson biopic. Wait, I thought he was out already. Like, see, people they always got something crazy to say, bro. Deranged Drake fans are distracted by Drake's Iceman rollout. That's what I'm saying. We can't have nothing good in the city. Let's watch this video, man. Let's watch some hating ass videos.
All of these Drake fans have lost their mind, and it's only told me one thing, that they are very easy to manipulate and they're very easy to distract. Everybody is so quick.
Okay, Drake fans are easy to manipulate. Good to know. Thanks for letting us know. Thank you. So all the people listening to Drake, so half the world, okay, I'm not gonna say half the world, but all of these people who be listening to Drake, the most streamed artists,
go to this ice sculpture, that they're forgetting what's going on in the court of law right now. And understand that when Drake is pushing out this album, it's at the same time while he's in court trying to appeal his defamation case. In the same time while he's trying to appeal this case, he is pointing the finger at a dead man, a dead rap legend, Tupac Shakur. This is the problem with this rollout. It's not really the rollout and what he's doing, but how he's trying to distract the people for what he got going on in court. In the lawsuit recently, it says here from his lawyer, Drake's lawyer, this error is especially stark with respect to tailor-made freestyle, which was not mentioned in the amended complaint. Only publicly available for 1 week, and whose contested lyrics are not even Drake's voice. Now he is trying to say, it's not my voice, it's Tupac's voice, and I only had the song up for a week. Well, people forget, or probably don't remember, that Drake took down the song because Tupac's estate told him to. They didn't like that he was disrespecting Pac's legacy and putting him on a song without their permission, using artificial intelligence to use his voice. Again, Drake is the person that writes this down and has the AI speak it. And I'm sure whatever voiceover that they're doing is probably his or somebody else's to make it sound like Tupac.
Oh my God, Drake used Tupac's voice. We should cancel him, bro. Like, why are we getting distracted by his rollout? Like, we don't care about his music. We care about the fact that he used Tupac's voice.
And that's the part that's so bothersome for me. You have these clout chasers, these streamers that just want to go and make an appearance at this event, hoping to get Drake's attention, willing to make an ass of themselves to do so,
Oh my God, we're clout chasers, man. Damn, we're the problem.
To make an embarrassment of themselves, to try to get Drake on their live stream, to try to get their attention in any sort of way. And this is the part that's really pathetic, because you could tell that people just care for the moment. They just care to be part of the attention. They don't really care about the art form. They don't care about the music. I mean, at the end of the day,
wow, we don't care about the music because we pulled up to the ice sculptures. Wow. Okay, yeah, we pull up to the ice sculpture. We are deranged.
all of these fans are from Toronto. They're not even from America. They don't even have to face or deal with the consequences of what Drake is doing in an American court.
Oh, because we're from Canada, we're not dealing with the consequences. That what? Yo, DeVille, you gotta relax, fam.
What Drake is doing in this lawsuit is affecting the First Amendment. It's not only a big deal for hip hop, but it's a big deal as our rights as human beings in this country. And what these fans think that they're doing by capitalizing on a moment for a rollout, it's just making them look worse and sorry more than ever. They look embarrassing doing this.
Wow, we are so embarrassing, guys. We went to the ice sculpture. we shouldn't have, guys. We should have stayed home.
All of these antics that they're doing following the sculpture, to me, it looks pitiful. Seeing all of these guys out here, grown-ass men, running around playing on the ice like some kids, bro. It should look crazy to me. Even the cops that are there are getting annoyed at the situation.
Right, but elevated height, it's just we have concerns with people saying.
Elevated height, eh?
Right, but just because Drake wants it doesn't mean.
Drake is the government. You know what you're doing right now, right? Sir. You and all you other officers, 51 Division, that is patrolling when it's late, are prolonging the drop of Iceman. You guys are the reason.
But the issue is it's gonna.
Like DeVille, you sound like a big hater, bro. You sound like a big. I get it. You're pandering to your Kendrick fans, you know? There's nothing he can do for you guys to be like, yeah, I respect that. There's nothing Drake can do for you guys to be, oh yeah, that's cool. We're basically waste. He's calling us waste mans.
The fact that this grown man is talking to this officer this way about Drake, like the officer don't care about Drake, bro. He just care about doing his job. You guys are making asses of yourselves and you guys are making a scene here. Like, just keep it pushing, bro. The fact that you're over here talking about this man, about some Drake, that shit is embarrassing, bro. Grown ass man doing this shit.
Bro, this guy doesn't understand content. This guy doesn't understand streamers. You don't let's talk about what your streamers be doing in America. The man's just questioning. Like he of course, man has a goal, right? It's to get whatever is in there. He's asking the police what's up. Man's like, oh, he's grown ass man. He should have kept it pushing, man. Oh, you should have kept it pushing. That looks crazy, but mans are acting like it's a whole mob doing this. No, fam. Like, and it's a fucking streamer. He's a content creator. Let's talk about what y'all be doing in America. Like, this is one thing I don't like about you Americans. And I'm born in the States. I'm born in Chicago. I moved here. So, you guys love to make fun of our accent. Oh, these Toronto, they be talking crazy. But you guys have niggas in Baltimore speaking. I don't even understand how these guys speak. But it's normal. It's okay for them. You guys have people saying merc. Oh, but you know, because we're familiar with that type of accent, it's cool.
Bro, that's exactly how everybody feels dealing with all of these Drake fans. The fact that everybody there that has to control the situation and tell them to get off the ice, they are fed up with this bullshit. They don't want to be there. They don't want the people to be there. If anything, this is an inconvenience to the city. And that's just me being honest, bro. Looking at the workers that have to deal with this shit, that shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I do agree that, you know, it's kind of crazy. I do agree. Like, when I went there, I tried to go up there. I was like, yeah, fam, nah, can't do it. The fire stuff, the fire, yeah, that was wild. I don't agree with this. But other than this, it was a cool day, bro. You're just mad you weren't there. He's just mad he wasn't there. It was a great vibe. I ain't gonna lie. I had fun over there.
It is fucking disturbing to them. Like, these Drake fans are the biggest clout chasers that I've ever seen, bro.
This is Toronto. Like, this is normal. You want to see Brampton? Let me show you guys a Canada Day celebration.
Things up. Alright, fam. Oh, yo, there's the next one.
Police getting firecrackers. That is just Canada, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna see something like this. Oh, these Drake fans. When there's a dumb shooting at a burger spot opening, are you gonna be like, oh, these American rap fans, look what they do. All they do is shoot at each other. They can't even open up a business normally.
Everybody's leaving. Why is everybody leaving?
Yeah, because you guys started a fire on the ice, and now
The fire on the ice was idiot. I said it in my video. I don't agree with that still.
they have to call the fire department to
But if it wasn't, it was just the fire. In my opinion, it was just the fire. Without the fire, mans would have stayed there overnight.
come and take down the fire that you guys had just started. And the whole thing is they want to get the release date sooner. They want the release date as soon as possible. In theory, I don't think that anybody is going to get the album until the ice melts completely.
Nope, we got it.
And people going over
We got it.
there trying to break it.
We got it. fuck up, fat nigga. We got it.
Trying to melt it is just a waste of time. But to them, it's a clout opportunity. It's a chance for them to get some clout, a chance for them to get some attention, and hope for one split second that Drake could
This guy's acting like everyone there was streaming. Yo, there was probably 5 streamers and not even everyone was really streaming.
That's all they really want, bro. But the fact that they're willing to go to this length to get this type of attention from another grown man is pretty pathetic, bro. But the main thing that I really want to drive home from what I'm sharing with you today is the fact that Drake is pushing this album. He is making all of this suspense. He is getting everybody riled up, while at the same time as this lawsuit is kicking off. This is his final brief, his final chance to saying something to reverse this case. It is not a coincidence. When there's an update with this case, he hints something at Iceman.
Because these guys have to they have to hate on Drake to make the views. They can't say nothing positive, even if he does something good. Like let's say Drake, didn't appeal. He said, okay, let's say Drake put out an apology saying, guys, I'm sorry to hip hop. Nah. They would have just laughed at him like, oh, he's not standing on business. He's a pussy. Or they would have find something to hate on. There's always gonna be something to hate on.
People try to lick the ice. They don't want people to try to mess with the ice, but everybody is only there strictly based off of clout, and they just want to get a moment from Drake himself, which is pretty sad, to be honest with you, because a lot of these guys don't really care about hip hop. They don't really care about the music. They just care about getting the release date so they could give it to their audience, whatever live stream that they're a part of, or they could just release it to the public and be the guy to break the news. That's what they really want. They want the clout from it. They want the money from it. They want the attention from it. They could really care less about the music. And don't get it twisted. I'm sure there are Drake fans.
You guys say we don't care about the music. Damn, that's a crazy assumption. Yes, you guys can be okay. Yeah, this guy's, Drake is lawsuit, this and that. Okay, we get it. But now you're going to say that Drake fans don't care about hip hop. They don't even care about his music. They only care about the clout.
That want to wait for this album, that are waiting for this album to drop. And that's the thing with me. I don't care if you like Drake's music. I really don't. But I can't sit here idly by and let this go over y'all's heads. Every time this man talks about his album or promotes his album even further, there's always something that's going on in court. Now that his final brief is coming to an end and this appeal might officially be dismissed, he has officially continued his rollout. And I feel like that's been the case this whole time. I feel like when his legal action was going to come to an end, he was going to start pushing this shit out. And again, bro, people from Toronto aren't going to give a fuck. Canada's not going to care. The people that are Drake fans aren't going to care because they're not American citizens.
Oh my God, because I'm an American citizen living in Canada. Oh, it's affecting us Americans, man.
Don't have to deal with the First Amendment. They don't have to deal.
For the First Amendment, guys, the First Amendment.
Have to deal with Drake trying to provoke the First Amendment by saying this shit, by also saying that he wants to use rap lyrics in court. That's the thing for me, man, is that people are going to act ignorant. They're going to act blind and act like this isn't happening at the same time. It is fucking disgusting, bro. I mean, honestly, the fact that he is willing to point the finger at a dead man that can't defend himself is ridiculous to me, bro. And it's sad to see that nobody cares. There are people who did everything.
Fam, you know how much people are in Canada? There's the population of Canada, is it like 45, 42 million? I think it's not only just the people in Canada. A lot of people in America don't care too. If that's what he's trying to say. Because I hate when they're trying to put the Canada, Drake fans, the Canadian fans, this and that. We're only 41 million. One state in America has more people than the whole of Canada.
They just want to talk about the sculpture. They just want to talk about the rollout.
Oh, so you wanted us to go over there? This is what he wanted us to do. Protest outside the sculpture. He wanted us to riot for free speech. The First Amendment. That's what he wanted us to do. He wanted us to go over there and protest Drake.